That's right. The worst thing you could possibly have in your shop, not me, but a one-off boat with a one-off paint job. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. The credit goes to two individuals. This boat is just fantastic. The butter smooth paint job and finish is contributed to Randy Hicks. He's a master at what he does, and it's a replica of the Atlas van line, which is obvious. The boat was built by Ivan Bordier, which is a master RC boat builder. You would look at this boat and at the smooth finish underneath and the smooth finish and everything, first thing you'd say, well, this is fiberglass or something like that, but it's not. This was built by a man that knows exactly what he's doing and built many, many boats. The worst thing about having something like this in your shop, drop one screwdriver, drop one wrench, have this thing slip out of your hands, and you have just ruined a work of art. One of the few things of this boat that's very unique is you have your adjustable canard, excuse the term, but I'm wanting to say that's what it is. Your canard wing that actually gets set down with this set screw. Just absolutely beautiful. Then when you come in here, you have an ESC tray that slides in and out. Absolutely gorgeous. Then on the other side, you have a removable tray that holds your steering servo. Absolutely gorgeous. It is signed by the man. And this is hull number 193 by Ivan Bordier. The hull was painted by Randy Hicks, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. There is not one attention to detail that is not taken into consideration. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll be rigging this boat for a gentleman that's owned it for quite a while, and everything, the fitment on is just beautiful. We'll be putting a long can Leopard motor in it with a Sea King 130 5 to 12S, so you can run 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12S in this thing. And at 12S, I can guarantee you with that motor, and I'm sure this is, I'm not sure, but when I start rigging it, I'm going to do a several part series of rigging it. This is 1,000 to 800 kV, and you can do the math on that yourself if you know what you're doing. For every volt this motor will put out, let's say it's 1,000 kV, it'll put out 1,000 RPMs. 22 volts, 22,000. So if you go up on that, then you can just go to 12S, and then you could, and this thing has a huge amount of power. So yes, This is something you really don't want in your shop, because there's so much that could happen. You could drop it, you could drop something on it, but this finish on this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. It's an absolutely gorgeous boat, and it's going to be very, very, very fast. Now there's a lot of stuff that we have to do to rig this thing that's very important. The stuffing tube that comes up under it right here is a lifting surface. So it's going to have to be balanced with the motor and the ESC in it. Then the batteries will do your final balancing. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be done to this boat to make it absolutely as fast as it possibly can be. A lot of, I guess you could say, physics, mechanics, aerodynamics, hydrodynamics, a lot of things play into these boats. So this is just gorgeous, and we'll be rigging it and I'll start a series here pretty soon on rigging it, and after it's rigged it could possibly go up for sale. So like I said, if you're interested in a one-off boat, one-off paint job that'll probably do over 100 miles an hour, this is your boat. And like I said, it would take a lot of time to set it up properly to reach that types of speeds, because you don't just get there very easily. It takes a lot of work. So, but yes, this is up and coming. We'll be doing a several part series on getting this rigged up, getting that motor in there, getting everything tuned up and everything, getting it balanced, because the balance point has to be such a distance off of this sponson. So if you look, this is a riding surface. It has to be, the balance point has to be somewhere right here with the motor, the ESC, and everything in it. The batteries can be adjusted back and forth to obtain that. So like I said, there's a lot going on here, but this is going to be a really cool build. I used to build a long time. I used to be in the RC boat. I used to race them and everything else, and I used to do a lot of rigging for people, and this is going to be, been a long time since I rigged one, but this is going to be quite a pleasure to do, because this is a very beautiful boat. Ivan Bordier, we've always talked about how he builds Steinways for the water, and the man is just an absolute master to build this. So hit like and subscribe, hit that bell. You know, if you into this and you want to see this built, I'm going to build it. There's no doubt about that, and it's just going to be absolutely gorgeous. So like I said, the boat speaks for itself, because I never wiped it down or anything. It's still got my damn greasy handprints on it. So this is the worst thing you can have in your shop. Just something drops on here, one screwdriver, you slip with it or something like that, and then you just ruin a work of art. Because a lot of people look at this as a toy. A lot of people look at it as a racing machine. I look at them as works of art. And that's exactly what they are, a work of art. That's two men that came together and made something astoundingly beautiful. So we're going to rig it. Hopefully we're going to get somebody to test it and get it set up. And that's it, guys. Like I said, hit like and subscribe. Hit that bell. Leave me a comment down there what you think that should be done. And y'all have a good day.